Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Rage video, where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it may interest you to know, ladies and gentlemen, that this is the first band we've done this year where we're actually taking a look at a second song, because so far we have taken a look at, just in this year alone, over 67 different bands, and this is the first one we've covered where we're actually going to take a second look at them. Now, to be fair, those who know that I have a bit of a long-standing history with Rush, all the way back. I mean, I'm recording this on the 4th of January, so this one goes all the way back 7 years now to the day. And it's coming up now to a whole 6 years since Neil Peart sadly passed away. And as difficult as a time as it is, I must say his music, Rush's music continues to live on. And that's what we're going to continue to do. Because I remember back, I'll get to Bravado very shortly, but when I did my 2112 reaction for like the second time, somebody in the comments made a point where I said, about the next generation, and he described me as sort of the next generation who will be keeping Rush's music alive. I was thinking more ahead of like 50 years ahead again about keeping the flame burning, and we'll be doing it one step at a time. So with all that being said and done, let's we continue with Bravado, and I'm excited because Rush, they very, very rarely let you down. That they're the sort of friend that everyone could do with a friend like Rush. So let's get to it.
Flying too close to the sun. If the moment of glory is over before it's begun, if the dream is won, though everything is lost, we will pay the price, but we will not count the cost. We will pay the price, but we will not count the cost. When the dust has cleared, victory denied, a summit too lofty, river a little too wide. If we keep our pride, though paradise is lost, we will pay the price, but we will not count the cost. We will pay the price, but we will not count but we will not count the cost. And if love remains,
We won't pay the price, and we won't count the cost. Again, you know what? That was... I love that song. You know what? The thing that I think solidifies Bravado in just what sounds like a really small... in a really small way, is just because it sounds incredibly gentle, and it also sounds like it's supposed to... I would almost say it's almost supposed to sound like, you know what, it's supposed to be a cautionary tale in some ways, because we won't count the cost. Yeah, we'll take a fall. Sometimes we'll fail, where sometimes we think that we should be succeeding. And when you sort of boil it down, what happens towards the end is that, well, we're putting on a brave face when things go wrong. And I think there are times when you should be putting a brave face on things when things go wrong, because it's probably not the end of the world. And that's probably what they're trying to get across. But you begin to wonder straight up, there's quite a lot of things where you can't really just sort of say, okay, that's fine, so we'll move on. And I understand, again, and I think there's even a part of it in Geddy's voice where he's like, yeah, we won't... Even he's trying to put on, like, a brave face, but it almost sounds as if he's just kind of like, okay, I guess. There is something a lot to be said about when you can put a brave face on things, and there's a lot when you're just trying to deny it. And guess what? There's no shame in feeling, you know, disappointed or embarrassed, but there is also a there's a feeling of where, you know what, just it's okay to accept it. It's that if it's not sinking in now, then when is it going to sink in? And yeah, honestly, that when you hear stuff like that, it just kind of sounds kind of sad, really. But at the same time, you know what? That's just how it is. But with all that being said and done, because listen, we've been there when we've been given bad news, or when we know bad news is coming, or after we've worked so hard for something, it comes to nothing. As sad as all that is, and believe you me, it's a very bitter pill to swallow. There can be worse things to come. But with that being said, I hope all of you guys enjoyed Bravado, and I will see all of you guys again next time. Thank you.